Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, depending on where you're at in the world and when you're watching this. Welcome or welcome back to Auntie Yes, welcome or welcome back to the channel of Reads. For those who are new to the channel, I want to thank you for your time and your energy in being here. While you're here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. You won't be disappointed. You'll be guaranteed to find answers, clarity, or insight to what you're seeking. And for those who have been a part of the channel, I just want to continue to thank you for your love, your support, and your loyalty towards my channel and just supporting me and my gift. I really do appreciate it. At any time you guys are ever interested in getting a personal reading, the information is in the description box below. Also, stay tuned for the month of February because I will be offering a Valentine's special in regards to love readings. So stay tuned for that. And this is the channel where I will read you like no other. Okay? So, nieces and nephew, today's reading is going to be a pick a card reading. And this is going to be why are the haters so pressed over you? So as you see, you're looking at 3 piles that you can choose from. Starting from left to right, you have pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. So intuitively make a choice in regards to the pile. And as you're doing that, I'm going to take my deep breath. And before I take my deep breath, also, don't forget to follow me on TikTok. I do post daily content on there as well. The information is in the description box. It's the same name as my channel. So come on over to TikTok and get some clarity over there as well. Okay, so on the count of 3, I'm going to take a deep breath. Feel free to participate with me. 1, 2, 3. Inhale. And exhale. Okay, so choose your pile, or hopefully you have chosen your pile. I honestly don't remember, but certain piles may have more cards than the others, so Spirit just had more to say in other piles than others. Okay, so hopefully you've made your choice. I'm about to go ahead and get started with pile 1. So for those that chose pile 1, let's see why are the haters, or why is there a hater pressed over you? So let's tap in. And I don't know what the cards are, so I'm finding out the reasons just as you. So let's dive in. So you have your God-given abilities irritate them. Give me just a second. Okay, we have, I'm sorry. Your God-given abilities irritate them. They'll try and boss you around to make themselves feel superior. They're mad because you pay no mind to them. With these 3 cards, pile 1, this is giving me the energy that this is somebody who possibly works with you, or this is just somebody who could maybe be in your family, but I'm more so sensing somebody in regards to work. And this person is very envious of the gifts and the talents that you possess. And I feel like you may not have even shared like what you're good at or what your abilities are, but it's just the light that you carry. And I feel like this particular person really tries to control you or do things in a sense to where it's like it's to their favor. I feel like this particular hater that is very envious of you, Pal One, I feel like they get off on controlling people. When this particular person is feeling a certain way or they are envious, I just feel like their way is really trying to boss you around, or really just trying to get you to go to the beat of their drum or be a puppet for them to feel inferior or to feel superior. Okay, just like the card says, because I wasn't looking at it. But they're mad because you pay them no mind. So, Pal One, maybe you already have an awareness of this particular hater, and it's like one thing that you guys are good at is being able to ignore someone and tune them out. And I just feel like by you not giving this person no reaction, or by you not really feeding into what they're trying to project, that it makes them feel like they're not being seen, or they're not being heard, or they're not powerful. They see your true potential and they are threatened by it. So, you have somebody who's threatened, Pal One. This is giving me the energy, Pal One, that you guys are either working on something, or you guys are already to a point where you have this particular thing out there, or you are already proactive in this particular gift or your abilities. And it's like this person can already see like what's about to happen for you. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe this is something you've shared your ideas with, and it's like, since this person already has the insight as far as what you desire, it's like they already knew that you would be good at this because it's something that you've always been passionate about. And it's like now that you're actually putting this into action, I feel like this person is threatened because you're going to actually get results. Trying to bring you legal troubles. With that energy, Pal One, is giving me like this person is so envious to where they're going to feel like either you're copying, and they're going to try to get you to a point where they try to stop you, or feel like maybe you're stealing somebody's ideas or maybe theirs. Or maybe this person is just trying to bring you legal trouble so that they can possibly win some money, or just again have some type of control over what you are trying to accomplish. So for some of you all, I don't know if you've been experiencing having to go to court, or if you've been served with certain papers. I don't know if some of you all are going through a divorce, like anything legal related. I just feel like this person is really trying to knock you off your square to try to get you to be broke, or for you to stop this particular project from getting somewhere. It's either between money or just whatever it is that you guys are working on. It's like this person is really trying to stop this from getting off of the ground and being successful. This person constantly compares themselves to you as well. So this is giving me the energy that like this person low-key tries to compete with you, Pal One. And it's like with the way that they try to compete, it's like they're not getting any results, or whatever it is that you do is not something that comes natural for them. And it's like the more that they attempt to try, they basically compare themselves to see like, damn, he or she is better than me. And that really just adds the fuel to their fire to want to boss you around, and to, feel irritated behind your God-given abilities, because it's like you have a way of tuning them out. Even if you are aware of what this hater is trying to do, it's like you have a way of being 2 steps ahead of their bullshit because you're ignoring them. Their spell work is affecting them. So this person has went so deep, Pal One, to where maybe they have tried to burn candles, do some type of ritual in regards to just stopping you from progressing, or just stopping you from outbeating them, since this person is in competition with you. But it's like, if you are aware of who this person is and you know that they're going through something, it's simply because this is the things that they have been trying to send you as far as bringing you legal trouble. So if you know that this person is broke it's because of them trying to do spell work in regards to you getting legal troubles. If this person is struggling at work, it's because they want you to fail at work. So it's like, pay attention to this particular person if you have an awareness as far as what they're going through. And if you're not aware as far as who this particular hater is, just start to listen, because whoever is going through a struggle, that's going to be the red flag to let you know, like, that could be the one that's very jealous or envious of you and that's hating on you. And the last reason is you keep reminding them how fantastic you are. So pile one, it's like the more that you ignore this hater, as far as you not paying them any mind, you show this particular hater how confident you are, how sure you are of yourself, how you're not phased or how you're not moved. But I'm definitely picking up the energy that, like, this is somebody who you have once worked with, or this is somebody that you work with, and it's like this person keeps tabs on you, and on the low they're comparing themselves to you. But again, they'll try and boss you around to make themselves feel superior. So whoever you feel, and it doesn't even have to be work related, hell, this could be a family member, but again, you're gifted. This person envies your abilities. You have a way of being able to tune them out. On the low, they love bossing you around because that makes them feel like they're in control, like they're the winner. But the way that you don't feed into the bullshit, the way that you're able to tune them out, the way that you're able to remain focused, is triggering them, because you remind them that you're the one that's in control as well. Ooh. Okay, so to dig a little deeper with why this hater is pressed, these are going to be messages from your higher self in regards to this situation towards this hater, okay? So this is going to be what your higher self is telling you or guiding you or advising you of. So the first card is don't settle. Don't accept your current circumstances as the best you'll ever have. Don't be afraid to start over. Okay, for some of you all, you're being led to, if this is in regards to work, you know, sometimes we can have a way of settling because we may feel like this is the only job we'll have. This is going to be the end all be all. But Spirit is saying don't settle. You don't have to accept what this person is doing. This isn't a job. If this is a job, if this is a relationship, you take it how it applies. But you have the opportunity to walk away. You have the opportunity to apply for another job. You don't have to be afraid to start over. Because no matter where you go, there's going to be haters. It's all in how you deal with them. But your higher self is saying, don't settle for this. You can start over at any given time. The call of the boy. There's a candle in your heart ready to be rekindled. All you have to do is acknowledge the void so you can heal properly. So, pile one, really, you feel like something is missing as well. And maybe you guys are to a point where it's like you're ready to take action on your God-given abilities. If you guys are still working for a corporate, company, and it's like maybe you're trying to decide, like, do I let this go to, pursue my passion or my purpose, or do I still continue to work at this job? Because some of you all may have kids and you may want to continue to keep your medical insurance. It's just different circumstances for different individuals, but it's like you're being led to not be afraid of making the next move. And especially if your heart is like telling you, like, it's time to go, your time is up, you've served your purpose here. And it's like all you really have to do is acknowledge what your heart is guiding you to do, because by you listening to your heart, that heals you, because you're no longer self-sabotaging and overthinking. You're able to follow your intuition and take action. The next message is stand your ground. Hold your own power and never give it away. Not everyone is there to support you. So again, this has been somebody who's been fake supporting you. For some of you all, this person could be an air sign, an Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. And if not, I just feel like this was the type of person that was very charming and smiled in your face, but it was like you start to find out things behind your back in regards to this person. So I feel like, pal one, whoever this hater is, you already have the clarity or already have the one up on them as far as like who this is. It's giving me the energy that like you guys either feel stuck or you really don't know how to resolve this issue, even though you know how to deal with this hater. So it's like, you know, if this person is trying to control you, or you know how the card said, if this person is trying to boss you around to make themselves feel superior, you can just simply say no. Can't someone else do it? Or maybe this is where you may have to go to a higher authority and stand your ground and show this particular person like, hey, I'm protected, these are my boundaries. Since you're dealing with me this way, it's time for me to deal with you that way. So it's like, it's time for you to do the thing that you guys have been fearing to do in regards to this person and situation. And since you have the truth as far as understanding that this person is envious of your gifts and they're comparing themselves to you, you realize that this is not somebody who's trying to support you. They're trying to possibly steal your ideas, gain the credit, and make you feel threatened so that you won't continue pushing or pursuing whatever it is that you're passionate about. Auric field. Your vibe is a gift. It is time to clear your auric field and protect it. Purify and restore your energy. So this is the problem, pal one. Your vibe is a gift. And this hater envies the fact that your vibe and your energy alone is a gift. And they wish that they could carry that type of gift and receive the type of accolades, attention, and the compliments and those type of things that you receive. But you may not even be aware, pal one, that you, your energy, your aura, it's a whole damn vibe. And it's time for you to protect it and move in the energy of knowing that you're powerful. And also, if you guys need help in regards to protection, I do offer candle magic as well, and it's in my website. The description is below. It's not dark. It's just a way of you protecting yourself, protecting you against negative energy. So if that's something that you're interested in, you may want to consider that, because with the type of hater that you are surrounded with at this time, it definitely looks like you guys are needing to be protected. You possibly could have projected energy onto you. So if you've been feeling tired, drained, doubtful, afraid to make moves, this is possibly the spell work that this person is trying to put you up under so that you will not continue proceeding in regards to pursuing your dreams. So you may want to consider that, okay? So in the meantime, you're needing to restore your energy because you possibly have been feeling drained, or this person has projected doubt onto you, so that you can get back to being your true self and taking action. The last card is you don't need anyone else. Realize you don't need anyone else but yourself to survive, to be happy, or to fix you. Embrace a new level of independence. So this goes back to the first card, pal one. Your higher self is leading you towards realizing it's time to break free from the chains and it's time to set yourself free. And maybe you've been afraid. Maybe you're the type of person that's very loyal, and it's like you don't want to let go. You don't want to disappoint anyone. You really just don't want to let go. Maybe you're the type of person that holds on to history. But in order to see your growth, in order to see your power, it's time for you to make or take this step so that you can see what type of power you possess. It's time for you to take this next step so that you can see just how far your gifts can take you. And maybe this is something you've been daydreaming about, visualizing yourself to doing or receiving, and it's like you're able to do that. The thing is, do you believe? But in the meantime, with this hater, it's time for you to stand your ground. It's time for you to listen to your heart and cleanse your energy. If this is someone that you were trying to help or take along or show them the way, You leave them right there because this hater has a lot of lessons to learn, and apparently they didn't appreciate what you were trying to do or give or show or contribute. So it's time for you to realize that you have everything that you need within to continue going. And the last messages are going to be messages from your guides in regards to this hater or this situation. The first card is Never Judge Another. And this is giving me the energy with the card being green that, like, you know, sometimes when a person does something, we're quick to criticize them. And that's a thought versus really going to our hearts and understanding, like, you know, maybe this person doesn't understand, or maybe this person is struggling. So it's like, instead of adapting to the type of people that may be around or what you may be used to, this hater envies the fact that you never judge another. You're not the type that gossips. You're not the type that's very cliquish. You are able to stand your ground and stand on your own. But I also feel like maybe there's been times where you wanted to say certain things in regards to this particular person if you are aware of who they are, even if it's just you discovering who this person is. Your guides want you to know to never judge this person, because the thing is, even though this person is envious, this is how they display love. It's almost like they admire you, but in an unhealthy way. Again, you have somebody who's constantly comparing themselves to you. So this is somebody who deeply admires you. So instead of saying the fucked up parts about this person, just understand that something may be wrong, but it's not your place to judge them. As far as what your guides want you to do, Pile 1, they want you to accept struggles as lessons. So with this situation, with this particular hater, instead of, again, wanting to criticize them, take this experience as a lesson. And what it should teach you is that your energy is a gift, and not everyone can receive that type of gift. And this person envies exactly the gift that you possess. So the lesson is learning that even if it's something that is out of your control, people can still envy what you have, even if it's just something that you didn't even do intentionally. So right now, this is happening for you all, Pile 1, so that you can learn a lesson about people, what you possess, what it's time for you to do next, and even with you connecting with your higher self. It's time for you to understand that these series of events is happening to move you to the next level of your journey. So yes, this is possibly a messy situation, but the beauty of it is discovering your gifts. It's discovering that somebody's envious of you. If you're feeling controlled, now's the time to stand your ground and show this person that they're losing control, because you're walking away. But this is why the hater is so pressed, because you're gifted, you're talented, you ignore this person, and you don't feed into the bullshit. So keep pissing that hater off, Pile 1. So let's move on to Pile 2. Pile 2. Why is a hater, or why is the hater so pressed on you, Pile 2? Let's see what you've done and how you've made them feel. First card. A hater will apologize and have a second, a hater will apologize and have a change of heart. So Pile 2, this could be a possible ex-friend or ex-lover, but this is definitely someone that you have possibly had some history with, okay? So this person is wanting to possibly apologize. Maybe this person has already apologized, but be aware of someone who's wanting to apologize, okay? On the low, this person has a very toxic mentality, and this person is very dark as well. And it's like this person is the type that likes to get into your head. They like negativity, they like chaos, gossip, when people argue, that type of thing as well. So the hater that has something against you is someone that is very dark, and they are very manipulative from a mental state. you will continue to thrive on these haters. So I just feel like whoever this ex is or whoever this ex-friend is, I feel like this is someone that is wanting to apologize so that they can possibly be a part of what you have going on. Maybe once upon a time you guys were going to collaborate, or maybe this is just someone that you've shared your ideas with. And it's like now that this person knows that you were actually being proactive with this, or maybe since you were actually thriving in your business or just whatever it is that you do, it's like this person wants to apologize because maybe they were wrong about what you were saying, or maybe they just feel bad that they weren't supportive, and maybe you told them like, hey, you never supported me, you don't deserve, you just possibly expressed yourself. And it's like now that they've had some time to be without you, the shit's hitting them as you're growing and as they're stuck. They will expose themselves. So this is somebody who you're going to just basically find out with, again, the way that they're starting to apologize, the way that they may try to inquire about what you're doing, and then they may speak negatively of it, because this is going to be somebody who is toxic mentally. But this person will expose themselves if they haven't already. They are making fun of you. Pile 2, I feel like this is the type of person that really tried to low-key sneak diss you. You know how people may say, oh, how's your little business doing, or how's your little relationship going? I just feel like this person was the type of person that would like try to indirectly belittle you, but yet that was their way of trying to be funny. Or maybe you guys have mutual friends and it's like, behind closed doors, it's like this person laughs at the things that you've been through, but yet it's like they're realizing like, damn, this person was the only true friend that I had, and that's why this person is wanting to apologize, or this person is wanting to spin the block, because they're realizing like, even though they did wrong, the things that they did to you has either happened to them or is starting to happen to them. They got scammed trying to do spiritual work on you. So pile 2, maybe you guys are into spiritual practices and this person knows that you are really tapped in, and it's like, this person has tried to be a copycat and tried to do spiritual work on you, and it's like it backfired on them, to where it's like this could be another reason why this person wants to apologize, because they understand what they tried to dish out, they had to take in, and they're learning some lessons and possibly going through a dark night of the soul. So it's like they're going to expose themselves indirectly by maybe telling you what this person has been through, and then as you listen to their words, if you even consider that, it's going to make you realize that you made the right choice to walk away or no longer befriend this person. So if you've been experiencing certain things and you're like, why is this happening to me, or why am I feeling this way? It could just simply be because of the energies or the spell work that this person tried to project upon you, pile 2. See, their intentions was trying to one-up you. And I just feel like, again, with the card saying they will expose themselves, I just feel like Spirit is already exposing them right now, as far as like they're making fun of you, they're trying to one-up you, they got scammed trying to do spiritual work on you. And I just feel like, again, this person is going to really try to come around and speak on what they've been going through, but you're going to be able to put 2 and 2 together as far as like why this person is apologizing. It's not to really rekindle anything, it's really just to get closer to have one up on you, because usually if you like if you don't talk to someone for a while and you give them an update as far as what you've been doing, bam, they'll have a way of being able to possibly do more spiritual work on you, because they'll know exactly what to attack. So also, this hater is inboxing your followers, trying to turn them against you. So you guys could possibly already be in the social media eye, public eye, that type of thing as well. And it's like maybe this person has created fake accounts trying to pretend you, since they're trying to one-up you. Maybe they're trying to inbox your followers, trying to take your clientele. So if you've been noticing business has been going slow, or if certain clients that were consistent haven't been, and it could go back to this spell work. So you all, pile 2, may need to call your power back, or you all may need to do some type of candle work to dispel this hater and to call back your clients or to protect your business. Just like I told Pal 1, if you guys are interested in candle work, that is something that I do offer as well. The link is in the description box below. I could help you return to sender. I could help you protect your business. I could also help you to gain clarity or insight in regards to knowing who this hater is. So just something to consider, okay? But this hater is trying to turn people against you and trying to one-up you to gain the power that you have in regards to the gifts or just whatever it is that you're doing from a business standpoint. So now we're about to tap in to see like what your higher self is guiding you towards, or what your higher self is feeling or guiding you towards in regards to this situation, Pal 2. So the first card from your higher self is perseverance. You've gotten through survival mode. Now it's time to live and blossom into more. The worst is behind you. And I feel like this is honestly what you guys are doing, Pal 2. I feel like you guys realized that, like, with the gifts that you possess and by you all actually being proactive in whatever it is that you do, that you're no longer living in survival mode because you're taking action on your passions, your gifts, or what you actually love. And I feel like when it comes to this person, it's like, you know, you've outgrown them, and that's why you've been able to be more focused on your ideas or your goals, or maybe why you've been able to be more passionate and grow in regards to where you're headed, because it's like you don't have those distractions anymore, and it's like the worst is behind you, was dealing with someone that was more so bringing you down versus taking you up. So I just feel like you guys have actually taken the time to slow down, to pay attention, to be aware of what needs to go, what needs to stay, and what you need to do in order to create more movement in your life, or more growth as well. Higher view. Be aware what you're doing fits the bigger picture, and ask yourself what new actions you can take to elevate higher. So this is showing me that you guys have really been taking the time to reflect, and you've been basically asking yourself, like, what is it that I can do to overcome this? It's like you guys, Pal 2, you guys know how to alchemize bullshit, pain, or things that don't work in your favor. And I feel like you guys have always been the ones that live by seeing things from a higher perspective, rising above, keep my head high. It's like the things that you really try to stand on are things that are very strong morals, very strong principles, very strong beliefs. And I just feel like you guys are elevating from the bullshit in this person just by looking at things from a higher perspective, understanding that this person isn't growing or that they're stuck. It's like you just have a way of being able to look at the higher perspective for the sake of your benefit. And I just feel like with the higher view, you realize that you were dealing with somebody in survival mode because maybe you guys had the same childhood traumas, or maybe this was the old you trying to look for acceptance in friendships. And it's like now that you have the comfort of being on your own, you're able to see more, trust more, hear more, do more, because this is you trusting yourself versus seeking validation from others. Just as I said, pain is fuel. All that pain, all that suffering, all that confusion, use it as fuel and transform your troubles into gold. So this is you guys alchemizing at this time. So I just feel like you guys know how to turn lemons into lemonade. And it's like you find a way of still being able to find the beauty in things. And it goes back to what I was saying. It's like you guys have alchemized this situation and found a way for it to work for your benefit. And I feel like maybe the situation possibly inspired you to keep going, or to continue to be inspired, because you know how they say when you have haters, you're doing something right. And maybe the way that this person treated you is showing you that you're doing something right. If you haven't received this apology, it's letting you know that this person feels remorseful. Or when they do apologize, that's going to let you know, like, you know what? It was you all along and not me. Maybe you've been possibly questioning yourself, you know, like, what did I do wrong? Or why would this person treat me this way? It's because they're envious. And they know that they were childish, and that's why they want to apologize. But they also want to find a way to get in your head, because they know that you're the type of person that considers things when you care about somebody. And see, with them being in the negative mind state, They want you to self-sabotage and to be fearful because they are. But you recognize, you know how to alchemize fear. You alchemize fear by facing it, not trying to take it away from someone or trying to punk them or anything like that. The last card that your higher self is guiding you towards, pile 2, is uproot bad habits. You have let bad habits take a hold of your life, and it's time to uproot them and start fresh if you want to see a positive change in your life. And I feel like that's exactly what you've done, to where this person is, triggered because you've cut them off and you set your boundaries. I'm hearing gossip in my spirit, so maybe that's one of the bad habits that you and this person had, is gossiping, talking about people, or just kind of laughing at people going through things. And it's like, now that you've actually tapped into your spirituality, now that you've done the inner work, it's like you now have an understanding that it's people's traumas, is where they come from. It's not just the choices that they're making, but you understand that these people were in survival mode. So it's like, now that you understand about survival and where people are in that energy, it's like you no longer laugh at them, or maybe you just felt like you had to have a clique of friends, and now that you're realizing that you can be your own best friend, you're realizing like, I shouldn't be hanging with cliques, or whatever bad habits you have. I feel like you guys have really taken the time to reflect and see what things you needed to remove in order to restore a new energy, a new perspective, a new way of living. So this person could possibly have been a bad habit as well. They are dark. So maybe you were into dark energies as well, or dark things, and it's like you realized that that wasn't really you, but it was possibly energies that were projecting onto you. So now that you're standing alone, it's like you were making that positive change in your life by growing, by taking a higher view, by allowing your pain to be fuel. Again, you guys are alchemizers, so it's like you know how to take the bad and make it into good. So this is going to be messages from your guides in regards to the situation, in regards to this hater pal too. Spirit is wanting you to continue to give without expecting. And I feel like with seeing this card, pal, too, maybe you guys were at a point where you felt like, you know what, I don't even want to give anymore because I don't want to be taken advantage of. But this is the thing that makes you you. You are a better giver than you are a receiver. But Spirit is wanting you to pay attention to who you give to. Because who you give to is going to put you at peace with not expecting anything in return. Because, when we're close to someone and we give, we think that they would give to us the same thing that we would give to them. And I feel like this situation, this friendship or relationship taught you, I may give and they may not give to me, but I gave because it was me. So I just feel like you're the type of person that has learned, okay, it's not the situation that hurts me, it's the expectation that I had. So I just feel like now that you understand that, sometimes your expectations can hurt you, you're realizing to not expect when you give, which is how you've alchemized the pain and even seeing things from a higher view. So I just feel like this is something that you've learned in the situation, or this is what your guides want you to know about the situation. Ask for guidance. So this is your spirit team wanting you to connect more with them, instead of, how they're saying like you don't need anyone, you can stand on your own, you have the power and the positivity and to make the changes. I just feel like instead of you having distractions around you as far as people, your angels, your guides want you to ask for guidance. And by you receiving the guidance, is going to come within your heart, and that's going to allow you to not be in survival mode. Or this is going to give you the guidance as far as knowing, like, how to see this situation as far as from a higher view. But instead of, again, feeling like you need someone in the flesh, Spirit is saying it's time for you to pray more, believe more, connect with them more. Because by you asking for guidance, is giving me the energy that like they're going to still put you in a position of giving. Maybe the gifts that you do or the work that you do allows you to be a giver or give a lot of yourself. So it's like if you feel like, man, I give so much of myself, and if I need someone to pour into me, The best person to pour into you is spirit. So ask for guidance if you're feeling alone, pal, too, okay? And this is why the hater is pressed on you, because you still find a way to keep going. You're not in survival mode, and they're mad at the fact that you've outgrown them. But yet they're sorry because you haven't been wrong, and they see that you had sincere intentions. But you've been able to always see things from a higher perspective. Okay, so last but not least, pile 3. Pile 3. Why do you have a hater so damn pressed? Or why are the haters pressed on you? Let's tap in and see. First card. An old frenemy is still pressed over some old fuck shit. Not my problem, boo. Okay, pile 3, so your enemy is an ex-friend who's still pressed over some old shit. So this could be something that you said, something that you did, but it's like this person is a grudge holder, but it's like you don't even give a damn. They can feel your come up. So pile 3, this is giving me the energy that like this friend is someone that basically knew your plans, or they basically knew the ideas that you wanted to pursue, and I feel like you guys are already in motion with pursuing them. And it's like maybe this person watches you from fake accounts, or this person has created a fake account and they follow you, and it's like with the moves that you've been making, it's like this person is really paying attention to how you're growing on your social media, how you're able to obtain clients, and it's like this person can really feel like you're on your way to the top. And they're really pressed about it because it's like, damn, they're not doing anything. These haters can't do shit. See, they're not doing shit. And I feel like no matter how this ex-friend of me tries to create spell work, project negative energy, talk ill will against you or your business or whatever it is that you do, it's like you can't be moved, pal 3. You're protected. Plus, you're a chosen one. This hater is pressed because they're trying to block your money flow. So, with the keyword, they're trying. So, nieces and nephew or pal 3, if you've been feeling like your money's been fluctuating, or, you know, things have been slowing down, this is them trying to do possible money spells or money blockages or business blockages in regards to the way that your business is growing. So you may need to set some intentions, burn a candle in regards to protecting your money, or just doing a road opener so that these blockages can be removed, so that the road opener can bring in the money that's been blocked. I do offer candle work as well. The description box is in the below as far as my website. I do offer all types of candle work, so keep that in mind as well. But this person is trying to stop your money flow. Maybe they see that you're the type of person that's a mover and a shaker, and it's like you know how to get money. This person is sending you the evil eye. So just like I had mentioned, I feel like, you know, this person has a fake page, and it's like I feel that they're watching you. I feel like they hover over your social media just speaking ill will or ill things about you. But I just feel like this person is very envious because it's like they are still pressed over maybe you not making them a part, or them not being able to work with you, or just you may have promised them a certain cut, or I don't know, but I just feel like it's something that they were going to be a part of, and it's like you seeing them for who they are and you cut the bullshit, and they're just mad because it's you and not them. See, your spirit team is taking care of it. So, you know, with the blockages of the money, with them sending you evil eye, with them still being pressed over some fuck shit, I just feel like behind the scenes, you may not even know what's going on with this person, but it's giving me like your ancestors is whooping their ass spiritually while you not even having a care in the world. While this person is sending you evil eye shit, you're not even thinking about this old friend, but they thinking about you every minute of the day. They're happy over your fuck ups. So this is giving me the energy that like when you guys would make mistakes, this friend would laugh, or they would be actually happy that you were going through something, or like if you would go through a breakup, they would be, you know, like not compassionate. It was almost like they would possibly laugh behind your back, or this is when they would send you the evil eyes for us possibly laughing behind your back. But it's like this person thrives off of your mistakes. They get happy when they feel like something's happening to you as well. So maybe this is something you noticed about this ex-friend, and it's like, you said, you know what, how, what's that song? Something about getting your haters back is your best revenge, or something like your paper is your best revenge, or something like that. So I feel like Pal 3, you guys said, you know what, instead of trying to send a spell, instead of trying to get this person back, I'm going to hurt them by being successful. I'm going to hurt them by getting my money up and this person seeing that I'm going to have money. So it's like, I feel like you guys are actually like growing in the spotlight, or growing in a way to where this person actually knows the success and the good luck and the abundance that you're receiving. And it's like, that's what gets them pissed, because it's like they can't stop, they can't do shit, you know. Someone is doing white magic on you to help and protect you. So again, this is somebody who's actually protecting you all, Pal 3. This could possibly be your spirit team. This could possibly be someone that you're close to in regards to, you know, spirituality. But maybe this is someone who already knows what you're going through, and they're like, you know what, he or she doesn't deserve this, so let me go ahead and burn this candle, or let me just go ahead and create this ritual to protect them, their business, their social media. But again, Pal 3, I just feel like an old friend of me is low-key pissed over you telling them the truth instead of them having an appreciation for it. It's like they're pissed even more because you were making them accountable, or you were speaking the truth. And it's like, since they can't handle that, they want to see you fuck up too. They want to see you make a mistake. They want to see you not receive something that you want. But it's like, it's not going to work for you because you're protected. You're doing the right thing. So your hater, Pal 3, is an ex-friend, okay? So let's dive a little deeper to see what your higher self has been telling you, or what messages from your higher self as far as guidance towards this situation or this hater. The first card is Divine Assistance. Your prayers have been heard. The divine is currently supporting and guiding you. Allow yourself to receive. And again, Pal 3, your spirit team does not play about you. You have someone doing white magic on you. Your spirit team is coming through by letting you know that they're taking care of it. So it's like your prayers have been heard. So I just feel like this is possibly why you don't have a care in the world, because you've given it to spirit, and it's like, shit, I know I'm good. They need to be the ones worried, because my spirit team don't play. But I just feel like new doors are about to open for you. You see how this light is shining through a new path. So it's like, again, whatever it is that you guys are doing, this person trying to stop your money flow, they're not stopping shit, because a new door in regards to finances are about to be open. But your prayers have been heard. You guys are supported and guided. So you were safe to receive whatever it is that you all have been manifesting or praying for at this time. The second message is Rising Crescent. It's time to set a new goal or a dream. You don't have to leave your comfort zone, just expand it. So it's like, whatever it is that you all are focused on, Pal 3, whatever it is that you all are doing, it's time for you to add more onto it. It's time for you to expand on that. It's not time for you to just basically leave that alone and start something new. But it's time for you to like expand what it is that you guys are doing, because you guys are growing. This could be your business, it could be yourself, but it's like, it's time to set a new goal so that you all can elevate financially, spiritually, mentally, emotionally as well. I'm also seeing that like going near water will allow you to receive ideas or get downloads from spirit as well. But spirit is saying it's time for you to step out of your comfort zone. So it's time to face the fear that you all have been possibly sitting on, or trying to weigh the pros and cons on if this is something you should do. Yes, it's time. It's time to set a goal or a dream or a new dream. So follow that nudge that you have been receiving. Oops. Guided lessons. Your higher self is guiding you to make mistakes so that you can learn important lessons. So maybe Pal 3, you guys have been afraid to pursue the next level in regards to what's next because you are afraid of making mistakes. But it's time for you to change your perspective as far as like, don't see something that goes wrong as a mistake. It's a hiccup to allow you to catch yourself to see like, okay, it's time for me to learn this. So it's like you're being guided to go in a new direction, but maybe you guys have been resisting because it's change and it's the unknown, and you may fear like this isn't something that I'm good at. But that's why you're needing to put your hands on it so that you can master it, so that you can perfect it, so that you can learn more about it. But you definitely have the assistance that you need. Again, if this is something you have been wanting, divine assistance is who you need to include in on this so that they can guide you towards this next level or this next dream that you do desire. But I just feel like your spirit team is waiting on you. This is just something that you need to decide within and just know that, you know, now is the time. You're capable, you're protected. It's not a mistake. It's just time for you to learn more along your spiritual journey. So what'll help you is going through an ego death. Ego can never really die. It can only be made conscious so that it can no longer run your life. Be mindful of it. It don't allow it to limit you. So see, Spirit is wanting you all to dive more into your heart versus allowing your ego to stop you, persuade you, or to convince you of certain fears. So it's time for you all to listen to your heart and take action based upon what your heart is telling you. But right now, you guys are possibly too far in your head, which is creating ego clashes. And it's time for you all to experience an ego death by praying, facing the goal, and allowing Spirit to guide you from the heart, not the head. And last but not least, Pal 3, this is going to be your messages from your guides. So the first message is, it's time for you to be yourself. It's time for you to set yourself free. It's time for you to be in the full version of who you're meant to be. It's no longer about the potential of who you are. It's time for you to be your true self. And I feel like this is what Spirit is really guiding you towards, is being the best version, the highest version of yourself. But you can't be yourself by being in your ego. You can only be yourself by being in your heart. So your guides are wanting you to be yourself by letting yourself go, facing your fears, and knowing your truth. So not only is it time for you to know your truth, Pal 3, it's time for you to actually live in your truth. And by you all living, this is the steps that your higher self is guiding you towards in order for you to know your truth, in order to be yourself. It's time for you to live in your heart. Maybe you guys are the type that overthinks. Maybe you are the type of person that you can create certain scenarios by overthinking. This isn't really a time for you to have to really think or figure anything out. It's a time for you to trust. And if this frenemy knows the light and the energy and the gifts that you possess, it's time for you to know these gifts as well so that you can appreciate them, protect them, trust them, and know that this is a part of who you are. And your truth is within your gifts and your purpose, Pal 3. So don't fear that. Embrace it. Don't see it as a mistake. See it as a lesson to learn more about yourself and who you are and who you're meant to be, which is yourself. So Pal 3, your hater is pressed because you're growing, you're succeeding, you're protected, and they don't understand, like, the more that they try to send out to you, why does shit not happen to you? Why does shit keep happening for you versus against you, as things are happening against them and not for them? You're doing something right. So look at what you do have, not what you don't have, because this hater, baby, they're keeping notes on you like you are somebody famous. So be your true self. Know and live in your truth. And don't allow your thoughts to become your enemy. Allow your heart to become your best friend, and your spirit team to show you exactly what you're meant to do. Pal 3, I want to thank you for your time, your energy, and exchanging energy with you. All of you all, I just want to thank you for allowing us to share space, time, and energy with each other. I hope that this helped. I hope that this is giving you clarity, answers, or insight to what you may need to do, what you may need to know, or just how you may need to move. But I'll tell you one thing. You're doing something right because you got a hater. All right, nieces and nephews, it's been a pleasure. I thank you again for your time and energy, and I look forward to the next reading. See ya.